Hi, my name's Dave Waters from Fyne Audio, and we're here at Loud Clear Glasgow, and we're here to talk about our new SuperTrax Super Tweeter. Now this is very much the brainchild of our head designer, Dr. Paul Mills, where it's something that he's been wanting to develop for a number of years, and it's unlike other super tweeters on the market. This is an omnidirectional design. Most of the super tweeters point at you like a beam of light, so you have to be in direct line of sight of the diaphragm design. So the way that SuperTrax operates, it integrates seamlessly with the HF drive unit from the main loudspeaker, and this got its own built-in crossover, and it operates between 15K and 60K. It does give us seamless integration. You can only really hear it when you disconnect the product. We also have a dial on the back of the Super Tweeter, which allows us to give us an increase by plus 3 dB or a reduction by minus 3 dB. So it allows us to integrate it really nicely into our speaker system. Because it seamlessly integrates into any loudspeaker, we can use this with any third-party loudspeaker. It's not just a Fyne Audio design. The omnidirectional design of the dispersion integrates beautifully in the room, so anyone in the room will experience what the effect is. We have a patented profile here, which effectively gives us that 360-degree dispersion. And because we've got the dial on the back, it does allow us to integrate it with any third-party loudspeaker system. Our 360-degree Super Tweeter, we've got a patented design on the profile here, and this gives us a much more enveloping presentation of ultrasonic information. And many people say to us that Super Tweeters, they say ultra high frequency, you physically can't hear it, which is, it's not quite true, because it's more of a feeling. And as we kind of understand the way that subwoofers give us harmonic structure at the mid to low end, we've done the same sort of thing with the SuperTrax Super Tweeter. So what this is giving us, we maintain the harmonic structure. It's not all about HF, it's about maintaining the harmonic structure and the phase integrity of the main loudspeakers. We obviously designed this to work with our ISO-flare point source drivers, so we actually have to have it aligned correctly. So it's at the acoustic center of the main drive unit. But we're talking about, overtones, ultrasonics, about information that you physically can't necessarily hear, but we can perceive. So we also had to develop a drive unit material, which is the black diaphragm there, a drive unit material that would allow us to extend well above the human audio band. So we developed this carbon ply weave black diaphragm, and this is measured between 15K and 60K. Now again, many people say, well, I can't hear that sort of information, but it's a perceived, and there have been human experiments on ultrasonic information, and there's a little bone in the ear that allows us to perceive this information. And if we think about a violin, a pitchless instrument like a triangle, or even the human voice, there is energy well above the normal human hearing frequency range, and these are the leading edges. This is all the harmonic structure that we can perceive. The best way to hear this, and we're going to be demonstrating this today, we play the SuperTrax within the system, and then we simply take it out, and effectively you lose all the air and the scale and the definition. These are fantastic speakers, but no loudspeaker on the market really gives you that ultra high frequency. And one of the other reasons we went for this carbon ply material, to achieve ultra high frequency, standard drive unit diaphragms like titanium and magnesium, we have to roll off between 15 and 20K, because you get the breakup nodes of the frequencies. There are other materials out there, beryllium and diamond, but these are very expensive, and they also only extend up to about 35K. So we wanted to develop a material that would go well above those frequency ranges. So as I said, this extends up to 60K. Very, very easy to install. The beauty of SuperTrax, it can be used with any loudspeaker. When we first developed it, we obviously designed it with our own speakers in mind, but once we started using it in the marketplace and sending it to a few reviewers, we realised that this product can actually be used with anything. because again, most loudspeakers roll off at a certain frequency. The ease of use is quite simply on the back of the Super Tweeter. It's a loudspeaker in its own right. It's got its own built-in crossover. And we simply connect it to the high frequency terminals on the back of the loudspeaker, and it's a simple bit of cable. So we have a positive and a negative. We connect it to the back of the loudspeakers. We connect one per loudspeaker. That then filters off between 15K and 60K. So we just get the ultra high and ultrasonic, ultra high frequencies. We also have this central connector, which is an earth connector, because it's also been proven that if we ground the chassis of the drive unit, and we're grounding on the back of the loudspeakers here, and then when we're playing the system later, we'll have that grounded to the rest of the system, it massively reduces noise. So you lower the noise floor, so effectively you hear more music. One really important thing, and it kind of ties into what we're doing this week with Loud Clear in Glasgow, we've recently moved into a new factory just a couple of miles down the road at Bells Hill. This particular product is 100% made up in Scotland. One of the reasons we moved factory, we needed more space, and it is really to underpin our plan of moving forward and more or less doubling our manufacturing facility and our manufacturing output. Well, I hope you found that informative. Please do contact your local dealer for an audition.